Hey guys, so I finally found a build that I'm enjoying very much this league, and I wanted to make a quick video. This is not a full build guide video. I thought that it's worth doing a video right now and then working on the build for a couple more days. And this is with the new Crucible mod for some Raging Spirits. What it does, it limits your maximum SRS and Phantasms, but I'm not gonna talk about Phantasms. I'm not using. Limits your maximum Raging Spirits to 3 only. It kind of hard locks it. No matter what, you cannot modify it, you cannot lose it, you cannot gain more than that. So it limits to 3, but some Raging Spirits have Diamond Shrine and Massive Shrine. Now the Diamond Shrine makes them always crit. Whenever we hit and land the hit, we always crit. And Massive Shrine gives them 40% increased life, 40% increased area of effect, and makes them a bit bigger. And I think also a bit of more damage, I forgot actually. And originally thought that there's no way I'm gonna be able to have fun clearing with only 3 Raging Spirits, because normally for so-called popcorn SRS build, popcorn meaning minion instability, normally you use Unleash and you just spread out those minions a lot. I didn't expect to enjoy this so much. It feels so good. You launch one SRS, it reaches enemy pack, boom, everything explodes, ignites, proliferates ignite. Actually using ignite proliferation just as an extra clear speed, but I'm not actually sure if I need to. And the playstyle works so well, I'm actually surprised, but I'm wondering if it's because I am using the cheat defensive layer Bloodnotch with the Immutable Force. When I bought Bloodnotch and Immutable Force, both were around 1.5 divines, and now it's over 5 divines, but I don't think that you need high roll. You can get like the cheapest one, and I think it's still gonna work just fine. So the cheapest Bloodnotch is around 3 divines. The price is probably gonna keep going up, and this one is 3.5 divines. So yeah, it doesn't give me mitigation, but it makes the build feel a lot like less stressful, because you don't see when you take big hits, because you're gonna get stunned and you're gonna recover part of that. So I do have Recoup to recover the remaining and just, well, 2 life less, but it just feels so pleasant to map with. Listen, there are many ways to approach this, how to build, and I'm not gonna talk about all the ways. This is just, my goal is to try to make the build feel smooth, simple, and no weird conditional things, as little stress as possible. I am not even using Animate Guardian. I did not even want to use Spectres, but I just started trying Spectres. I'm still trying to get one of the Spectres. I'm gonna talk a bit later on. I always feel stressed out. I don't want to think, oh, is my Guardian going to die? Do I need to convoke it now? Keep reminding myself to keep an eye on the Guardians. Kind of experimental version. I am trying to lower minion Chaos resistance, but that was mainly for summon Raging Spirits. I am level 90, as you can see. I'm still using Tabula. I am using Tavukai Amulet, which does give them a lot of damage, life and damage, but also makes them degen. The degen is not what makes them explode. The degen is just helping a bit. The main thing that makes them explode is actually Contrast Regulator Shield. Remember that some Raging Spirits always crit, as long as we have enough accuracy, I guess. But the minion stability does not check the accuracy, it just always crits. But we still need to hit enemies, and if we splash into enemies, like use melee splash, which I get from the Mark of the Red Covenant, which does not lower the amount of Raging Spirits that I get. We run into enemy pack, boom, hit multiple enemies, we instantly die because we lose HP each time we crit. We just lose instantly. So we hit at least 3 enemies and we die. And this works extremely well. You don't even need degen. I'm gonna probably even try to run without Tavukai, although against single target, they wouldn't really hit frequently enough to explode fast enough, essentially. So I'm gonna try that, but I'm not sure if I want to get rid of Tavukai. I'm thinking maybe I'll get a different Tavukai with the positive Chaos resistance for minions, and because I don't really rely on Tavukai for them to degen. I am not using Infernal Legion because it's kind of a wasted support. This is a crit popcorn SRS. So I'm still using +2 Tabula. It's like 16 Chaos, and with the new life mastery, this Tabula still gives me 15% increased life. So I'm using some Raging Spirits with the minion life, which doesn't even have quality yet. Ignite Proliferation, Awaken Fire Penetration, level 5 gives exposure, and I'm now experimenting. Previously I had Vevo Conviction with the Hex Touch, but this is a minion build, so it always lacks sockets. So if you want to squeeze everything in, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. The rest of the supports are critical damage support, which does give a lot of damage because we always crit, and Predator support. Now, in order to make the other minions never... Oh, I just realized my mistake. That's why my specters were dying from time to time. Like normally, I thought, I'm smart. I'm gonna use Anomalous Control Destruction linked to zombies. Anomalous Control Destruction gives 100% less critical strike, so we never crit. And also linked with the Meat Shield and Feeding Frenzy, which counters each other and makes them like default stance. We're not aggressive, we're not defensive. But we still benefit from both, and we still apply the Feeding Frenzy buff for me. Which I'm not sure if it actually affects. Let me know in the comments below if you know. When Raging Spirits explode from minion stability, does the explosion and ignite of that explosion benefits from Feeding Frenzy buff that a player has? And does ignite benefit from Contrast Regulator? Because when we die, we don't have those items anymore, right? Let me know in the comments below if you know that. But yeah, like I said, I just realized that I did not link my Spectres to Anomalous Control Destruction. I haven't really tried merging passives, the weapon passives yet. It's a bit complicated, and I'm working on one of the ones that I'm gonna try to match passives, but I managed to get +1 minions with the minion damage and then Trigger Craft. And the trigger is the Desecrate with Spirit Offering. Spirit Offering gives critical multiplier. And then Spell Cascade, because I need to leave one corpse, at least one corpse. That way I can benefit from this, which gives my minions a bit more damage and gives me a bit more mitigation. As a Necromancer I also have these points, because this just gives minions more maximum life instead of just increased. And then the Bone Barrier is also great, which is, by the way, what makes my character like this kind of white almost glow, and it looks really cool. The MTXs are full Ghost Flame, well, Cursed Body Armor with the Ghost Flame helmet, and then the Ghost Flame weapon effect, the Ghost Flame summon Raging Spirits. I do need a bit more resistances for my minions right now, but I am gonna be replacing rings. I will be replacing some jewels. I don't have a helmet enchantment. I just recently added the anointment, although I'm not sure if I need this anointment or should I get more life. My specters and zombies were dying from time to time, and I think it's because of lower heals resistance, and I don't have much recovery for them, because I took like this one, which reduces life recovery for minions for the sake of getting more maximum life. So I'm still not sure how I'm gonna optimize this. I do have Eldritch Battery, and I do have Mastery. For the stun threshold is based on 60% of your energy shield. Like, if you don't have Bloodnotch, don't take these, and use, just in general, get more maximum life. But I'm not sure how you would fix your like recovery. I do have a Recoup, so maybe you would want even more Recoup here. Like, I don't think that Bloodnotch is mandatory, but I think it does make the experience just pleasant, because you don't really notice bigger hits that stun you. Now, I think ideal option for the body armor, by the way, would be Dialas plus 2 corrupted Dialas, although that's like 6 divine plus. But that would actually increase my damage by like actually even almost 50% more damage. If you got the currency, I think this could actually be very, well, wouldn't say very high damage build, but I think the damage could be enough even for Uber bosses. Although I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be fighting Uber bosses. I just like mapping. I don't really care about Uber bosses. I'm gonna leave path for building import code in video description with my current setup, because like I said, I'm gonna continue working on this build for another 2 or 3 days even, because it's just so pleasant to map with. If you're curious about how this build is going during those 2-3 days, or if you want to share some ideas, check my stream on Twitch. That is pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.